You guys and the potato song. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna double check it and everything is working out okay. Sin and Duport and Laurel, thank you so much for the host, by the way. Duport, I see you with those 10 squats already redeemed. I'll do that in just a second. Oh, you finally got the Funko Pop you wanted. Oh wait, what kind of Funko Pop did you get? Hold up. I don't really collect Funko Pops. I have a couple of them, but I don't have like a huge amount. I think I have like a Daenerys and Drogon Pop, as well as I have a Garrus Pop. I have a Wreck-It Ralph Pop. That may be all the pops I have, I'm not sure. Also, Cross Cloud, how are you doing today? What's up, everybody? How's it going? Oh, thank you for the auto host, Sin. I appreciate it. Captain Firebird, hey, hey! Oh, there's a... Oh, goodness. Okay, Sin. If you want to start that up, then... I'll go ahead and start doing the 10 squats while that goes. Okay. Gotcha. Let's go. 10 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh goodness. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Thank you for the bits, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for filling up the cup as well. I feel like we always have at least like one of those unicorn biddies. No matter how many explosions there are, there's always at least one in the cup, and that's pretty darn impressive. Oh, uni 1 times 100. Oh. It's Sally Face? Oh wait, who's that? And you got it because you love it. I'm wondering... Sally Face, I don't know who that is. Josh BSRBC! What's up? How's it going today? Hello! Whew, I'm doing pretty well. I did have to start a little bit late because I had a headache. I think I was focusing too hard on all the stuff I was trying to get done today, and it kind of like wrecked my brain. So I had just a little bit more rest before we start stream today. But other than that, I took some medicine and I'm feeling a little bit better. So that's awesome. I definitely did not want to cancel another stream. I was like, nope, it's not happening. We're gonna power through this. So, but no, I am feeling a little bit better. So I didn't start it up and while still feeling bad. I'm good now. It's an amazing video game. Sally Face? I've never heard of that before. Interesting. What's it about? Also, yes. So, I did have... Oh, wait, did you whisper me? You did? Okay, awesome. Okay. I just had to check. I know it was you that I needed to get a whisper from, and then I also needed to get a message from Ippets as well. Okay, so I'll just wait on that. But yeah, I should be able to send out your print tomorrow then. I didn't get a chance to today. It's already printed out. I just have to like chop it up and then pop it in an envelope. Oh, actually, I think I'll grab those real quick. I'll show them to you before we start up the thing. It'll be real quick, I promise. We'll hop into the game in just a second, I promise. You're glad that I started later so that you didn't miss anything. Oh, yay! You got off work later today? Yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling better too, because for a moment there, it was not... it was not nice. Okay, 1 second, hold on. Just kind of have to step to the inside to grab them. So these are how the prints print out. This one is the Vincent Valentine one. I just have to chop off the borders. And that should be good. And the prints also, they may not be exactly 6x9, and that all depends on what the original size was. So it may end up being like a 6x8 or something like that. But they're these size, and the print quality is really nice. Like I said, got one of those pro printers. It even has pro in the name. It's Canon Pixma Pro 100. The ink in these are just incredibly expensive, but it's worth it because they look great. So I got the Vincent one, and then I also printed out the Christmas Moogle one. Yeah. Ta-da! And they're on like a, I really like the luster printer paper because it's just, it has a slight sheen to it. It's not like super duper glossy. It's like slightly glossy. It's like a halfway point between semi-gloss and matte. That's what I would say. But I like it, and I hope you guys like it. But like I said, I will chop these up, and they should be ready tomorrow to send out. Yeah. And that's the 50,000 point redeem? Yeah. Oh, we are getting off the first planet today, Sin. Yes, indeed. So that's actually where we stopped off yesterday. I have to turn in a couple of quests on the Groundbreaker, but then we should be cleared to visit a new planet. We have visited 4 different locations so far, but 2 of those locations were spaceships. So I promise we've gotten far in the game. I just haven't made it to another planet just yet. You'd forgotten that part. Oh yeah, no worries, Josh. A lot of people do. A lot of people forget the name part. I'm like... And I think the first time, actually the very first time I went to send something out to someone, I forgot to ask them their name, and then I asked like the post office lady, I was like, can you take this? And she was like, no, you have to have a name. The nerd is gone. Wait, what nerd is gone? What? Hey, shush, you mean me? I'm a geek, sir. A geek. Oh, yeah, oh wait, I just answered that one. And then Sally Face is an indie horror point-and-click adventure game developed by Steve Gabriel. The game is broken up into 5 episodes following the titular character, a boy with a prosthetic face, where the player follows as he moves into the Addison apartments with his father, following a mysterious murder. Woohoo! Interesting. I normally just play like really scary games for Halloween because I'm a wuss and I can't take them. I can't take too many scary games. Collapsicle, how's it going today? What's up? Let's see. Load. But yeah, we finished up on this part of Terra 2 with all of that Auntie Cleo kind of secret base kind of stuff going on. The outer... Hey, shush! The outer world plus 2 other spaceships. Alright? We visited the Groundbreaker, and then we also visited the, like, weird asteroid ship that Phineas has as his lab. So we visited that, and then we visited 2 different locations on Terra 2. Yeah. Were they in space? Yes. And that's okay. Rio09, what's up? Oh my gosh, your stream last night was amazing. Hold on, let me shout you out real quick. Let's see here. If you are not following him, or if you haven't checked him out, definitely go check him out. He's playing The Last of Us for the first time, and Really, really fantastic dude. He does he reads fan fiction from different games, and it's just, it's so good. Excuse me. The hostility. I'm just saying, like, we're getting there, okay? I've acquired book. Oh, yeah.
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is.
I know we got some different things for everybody's bunks. So we'll see that in a second.
The bottles of Raptidon musk. One has broken.
Oh no.
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big.
Okay. I mean, sure. What do you need?
I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out.
Well, then do it.
And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
Oh, you're bringing her home to meet the family, huh? I mean, that's sweet. Can I help?
I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me.
You're
I'm all covered in
cute.
engine grease, and I ain't showered in nigh on a week.
It's adorable.
I smell like sweat most days, and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails.
We have a shower on the ship.
Hoping we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies.
Okay, but you know you can still take a shower even without soap, yeah? Just saying. You're lurking? Aw, Dewport. Yeah, I lurk a lot as well. A lot. But you don't lurk, Dewport. I saw you in there. I see you. The only scary / disgusting part was that Bologna episode. Wait a second. What, Laurel? A Bologna episode? Send Shepherd book. If only. Don't trust Bologna. I'm so confused. What about Bologna? She's so Kaylee. She's so cute. Yeah. I mean, they are separate people, but she's very reminiscent of Kaylee. 100%. And you, 2 no. Groundbreaker's got a lot of vendors. Where are you thinking? You look fine, same as every day. Whatever, I suppose I'll have to pay for this. Oh, that's sad. Well, yeah. Where are you thinking of going?
Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys. She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap.
Oh, we're getting fancy soap. That's what we're doing. Okay. Yeah. We'll head straight over.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. 'Cause I want to come with.
I mean, we were going right there anyway. The episode at the end of Bologna. Wait. Laurel, ew. What episode at the end of what? I'm so confused. I'm very confused. Hello, crewmates.
Something on your mind?
If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean 0G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Lovely. What is a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually 0G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky. Purple berry shake if you're not.
It doesn't actually sound like the worst. It's inventive.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
Aw, thanks so much for the hydration redeem. Miko Rems, are you a fan of Final Fantasy XIV? Yeah, okay, I was like Miko, as in like Mikote? Is that what your main is? Is your main a Mikote? I heard Edgewater has a 20-hour site. Oh goodness, Dupefort, no. Awesome, very awesome. Also, welcome into the stream, hello. Mikote for life. Oh yeah, my character's a Mikote as well. Well, she did say she was a pirate. Yeah, you weren't joking about being a pirate.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
I mean, really, what's the difference between a marauder, a pirate, and a outlaw? They all seem like the same thing. I mean, you want to look like a pirate? I mean, that's not a bad thing. Your casual outlook on legality.
Gotta figure out how to work that into my aesthetic. Maybe a pair of earrings? I've
Could
done all
work.
types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Yeah, that's nice. That sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
Oh, okay, in the game. Oh, yeah, no thanks. Yeah, I don't think I'll play that game, Laurel. Shaggies, what's up? How you doing today? Hello. Recently saved a hummingbird from a terrible fate. Aww. Hummingbirds are so cute. Outside the laundromat at your apartments when one flew into the window. Oh, that's so sad. You thought it was dying or had a broken neck. But you saved it, Roy? Well, I mean, you did say you recently saved it. Oh, I'm so glad you saved it. Your new... Oh, what kind of mic did you get, son? I was hoping to know something more personal about you.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
That wasn't very personal. Okay. Where are you from? How'd you get into this line of work?
Oh, come on. That stuff's boring.
That other stuff was boring. You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe.
Okay.
I'm all for making
Alright.
a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Okay. Let's get back to business. Let's get down to
No complaints here.
business. To defeat the corporations. What does Felix have to say?
Good to see you, boss.
Well, he doesn't have anything new to say. I know I got some stuff for other people. Opinions on Space Hospital are intensely personal. I'm like, I wish we had... I wish we could watch these TV shows that they keep talking about, or even like learn more about Tossball, because it's so confusing. See, I was gonna say the corpse, but then I was like, it sounds like we're fighting dead people, or like zombies. Your night is going good as well. Oh, good, Shaggies. I had a little bit of a headache earlier, but I'm doing a little bit better, thankfully. Ugh. Really, thankfully, because my brain genuinely hurt. I think I was just studying way too many things at once. Is this the book that we picked up? Journal of Maximilian de Soto? No, where is that book? This book? Index of Banned Literature. Ah, it was this book. The Order Beneath the Chaos. Halcyon's colonial destiny begins forthwith. Glorious, the Gilded Age now dawns. Man doth rise like a god's monolith. The might of our reign foregone. No idea what that means. Hello.
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Oh, nice. That's what I started out with as well, Sin. Actually, I have a blue snowball, and I just don't use it anymore. Like, I've tried giving it to some people, but they were like, nah. Honestly, if you'd asked me, I would have sent you mine for just, like, the cost of shipping. If anyone needs a blue snowball microphone, let me know. You always just assume any fictional sport is Calvin Ball. Oh, what's Calvin Ball? The only permanent rule is that you can't use the same role twice. Oh. That's interesting. You mean Blitzball? Not to think too much, your brain will hurt. Yeah, but I mean, that's not really supposed to happen, though. But that's pretty much what happened. Let's see. Did we get him anything new? How do I turn this off? How do I stop people from, like, inviting me to groups? One day I'll know. We got 2 different things that went into people's quarters, but I can't remember what the other one was. I thought it was another book, but I'm not finding it. But we can fix the robot now. Okay, install the acid steeper. Please don't murder me.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
I always hate it when things ask you to register something, you know? No. I don't want to register my SAM. I guess we should say yes, though. Blitzball has consistent, if silly, rules. I mean, I did enjoy playing a couple of games of Blitzball. I can't imagine, like, becoming a Blitzball god, but... but I did enjoy just a little bit of it, yeah. Also, by the way, update on the Moogle cosplay, you guys. It's coming along. And I'm hoping that it'll be done by the time we start up Final Fantasy X Part 2. So look forward to that. I'm excited. You wish that you had asked me? Oh, wait, for what? I would have? Oh, for the microphone. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I mean, that's open to anyone. Also, if someone's listening to this on YouTube, if you need one, just let me know. Just so that I have to pay. No, I said as long as you pay for shipping, I will send you this blue snowball mic that I have that is in my closet and I never use because now I have a blue Yeti. Yeah, I forgot what it was for a second there. It's from an old comic strip, Calvin and Hobbes. Oh, well, I know Calvin and Hobbes. I just didn't know Calvin Ball. Probably because I never, like, kept up with it. I had, like, the occasional newspaper where I would read the comics. I'll register the SAM, okay.
Registering new owner, Captain.
So where did you come from?
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
Oh. No, I mean, I want to know more about you. You want to help me clean up this colony? Yeah, I would like to know more about you.
Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away.
Oh. I mean, welcome to the crew.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
So can we, like, use him as a companion now? Because that'd be great. Hello?
Every SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
But you don't have mops. You have... You have acid. Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. All cleaning tasks have been completed. Scheduling next round of cleaning to commence in 4 minutes.
That's great, because you just walked down the hall. You didn't do anything. Is he... Can he actually clean things? I guess he can. Alright then. You use your companions? Hey now. I didn't want that robot to clean. I just wanted him to be a companion, alright? Acid cleans. I mean, it either cleans or it melts.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly,
Ooh, a
Captain.
joke, a joke.
What would you like to hear?
Yes.
2 atoms were strolling through Roseway when one of them exclaimed, "I think I lost an electron."
Oh, she's already
Really?
said
The
this
other
one.
asked. Are you sure? Yes, I'm absolutely positive. Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice.
It's Spacer's Choice.
Thanks.
My pleasure, Captain. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all
You want a
direct
robot
orders.
maid? I mean, you could always get one of those
Goodbye.
Roombas. Personally, I really want a Roomba. But they're so pricey. Okay. I feel like maybe we may have gotten mail. Haha, we did. At least I thought we did. Did we? No, we didn't. I thought it was highlighted.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Whoa, hey! What happened here? Antibiotic Secret Lab 0027. Courtesy of Auntie Cleo's abandoned lab. Oh yeah, we picked this up, didn't we? Hold up. I didn't know that that ended up in my... in my bunk, in my room. Nice. Oh, I feel like my plant sprouted more plants. Did it? Or am I just imagining things? Okay, time to go to the groundbreaker. You have an off-brand Roomba, but it doesn't work on the thick carpet that you have now. Aww. That sucks. Dirt. Sin. Also, Obsequious, hello. How are you doing today? What's happening? Sin, you sweet. I finally splurged, and that's one of the things I was working on today, was figuring out what all I needed to make stickers. And so I got everything that I needed to make stickers, and now it's on the way. So within the next couple of weeks, I shall have made my very own stickers. Because I got these from like a sticker place online. But I want to make my own, because getting them online is kind of pricey, you know? Stickers, I know, Rio's here now. I'm so excited. I'm trying to think about whether or not I want to open up a shop on Etsy or open up a shop on my website. I feel like Etsy would have more reach, but we'll see. I like my team. I'm just gonna go with these guys. I have to take Parvati to go get some fancy soap anyway. Obsequious, nice. You have a joke for me? Okay. How do I make holy water? I don't know how. Tuport, that's a good answer, Tuport. I feel like I've heard that before. Shaggy's yes. You boil the hell out of it. Yeah, I know that I'd heard that before. I just couldn't remember how it went. I'm terrible at remembering jokes. Junior, what's up? How you doing today? Hello. Okay.
Heard from the lasses down on 22.
Got a couple of things that we can turn in. Ah, hello.
If it isn't the savior of Groundbreaker, what can I do for you?
I'm the savior. See you around.
You.
Should I pick up any bounties, I wonder? Hello.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting.
Say I did have an incident to report. Wait, do we have an incident to report? Hold on. That's a new conversation option.
Unless you're here to file an
Half
incident
lurking.
report
Oh
or
yeah,
to
no
inquire about the
worries.
bounty posting, I must
I
kindly ask.
appreciate it. Yes, all of the lurks. Duport, shush. We are. We're gonna get to a new planet. I promise. Our jokes that rely on delivery. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so curious. You can give me a riddle. Oh, okay. I'll take riddles. Bounties?
Assuming the nature of the incident is both sufficient cause for infraction and under our jurisdiction, I'll take your statement and open an investigation into the matter. Now then, what's happened?
My friend Felix here slapped his foreman with a toss ball stick. Oh my gosh, what happens if we actually say that?
Come on, boss. I told you. He was slandering my rangers.
You finally did it, huh? Good for you. Been a long time
Aye.
coming.
They're okay with
You
that.
done hauling crates then?
My box hauling days are officially behind me. Say hello to Felix Millstone, spacer extraordinaire.
Yeah. Yep, welcome aboard and all that.
No takebacks. He's yours now.
Yep, we're stuck with each other. Like tumors on a cysty pig.
Which are
then,
tasty and things
did
that
you have
people
anything else
enjoy
to
in this
report?
universe.
Bit of a contradictory one, ain't you? Or were you making an ill-attempted joke? Well, I suppose it ain't a crime to change one's mind. You need me, you know where my offices are.
What happens if you actually try and get him in trouble, though?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is. Not the criminal.
Wait, that's the guy.
Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking.
But I like that guy. He's not the worst. Wait, he assaulted 2 officers?
Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes. McRed's lucky we're too backlogged right now to hunt him down ourselves.
I mean, that's not the worst
But
thing
if our
in the world he
resources
could have
clear up and
done.
we catch him before some contractor does. I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them 2 officers he wounded. Thinking he won't like that one bit.
I don't think he's the worst. Flying under the influence of illegal... Well, he does grow mushrooms.
Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley.
See, he's
an
like
affront
Grunt.
of its own, considering none of us are approved for
he's
anything
not the
higher than green
worst.
spectrum.
And he
Last
leads,
tip we got
yeah,
pointed
the
toward
back bays.
You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I'll think about it.
Suit yourself. Not
I
everyone's
like
cut out for
McRed. Is
detective
that
work and so
weird? I don't
forth.
want to kill
I
McRed.
understand.
He's an alright guy. What's 3/7 of a chicken, 2/3 of a cat, and half of a goat? Hold on. I was looking at the letters. I was like, but it doesn't have to do with the letters. 3/7 of a chicken, 2/3 of a cat, and half of a goat? Dang it, I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna think AT. Yeah, but it doesn't fit. Ah, we're on the same wavelength, Miko Rims. I was looking at the letters. I was like, A and T, but nah. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't work for chicken.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Sugar Kale Flakes, and Purple Berry Flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Probably something with the letters. But you declared it a dumb riddle. Wait, why is obsequious laughing? Do you guys know? Chicken is 7 letters long. Exactly, right? And then cat is 3, but then goat is more than 2 letters. Okay. That's gonna bother me now. Half, which is the same as 2/4. Yeah, but still. That's why I was thinking maybe it was AT, but it can't be.
Deceptions and lies. Don't believe the board. Monarch has shed the yoke of its corporate overlords and now
Weird new kind of freaky Sphinx.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway?
I did.
You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
Hey now, I helped that whole village. I investigated that distress signal.
What's that? Speak up now.
You better give me candy after this. About those secrets you asked me to look for.
What'd you turn up?
Found this fancy toothpaste formula. Here you go.
These corporations, I tell you. Once they get an idea into their big dense heads, there's no getting it out again. Can't imagine how I'll offload this. But waste not, want not, I suppose.
And, oh, Martin Callahan might be interested. Spacer's Choice is supposedly developing toothpaste now. Oh, I forgot about that.
Well, 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 aren't you clever? Thank you, dearie. I might just follow up on that.
I also acquired some research on Raptidon Musk. Are you interested?
Pardon me, sweetheart. My old ears must have misheard you. Did you say Raptidon?
I did indeed.
Gracious. Someone must have hauled them off Monarch. Naughty, naughty. A couple of folks around here might pay a fair few bits for this. Might
What was
even
that
be able to start a
sound?
bidding war.
Quest failed. Oh, that's what that sound was. Well, I mean, I didn't fail the quest. I just gave it to someone else. Oh my gosh, Shaggies. Is that really the answer? That can't be. What? Hold on. Wait, I messed up something. Some weird new kind of freaky sphinx. You know the answer, but you looked it up, so you won't ruin it. Ah, it's clever? Ah, dang it. Now I really want to know the answer. Okay, I give up. Go ahead and tell me the answer. I'm really intrigued. What is it? About his... Oh, yeah, no worries. I figured that out for a quick second. Chicago? Oh... What? Chicago. That is pretty dang clever. I see you. That's pretty cool.
Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for a fair handful of bits around
Did
here.
have something to do with the letters. So we were thinking about it, but we just went the wrong direction. That excursion you sent me on was no cakewalk, lady.
Fair's fair. No one ever said old Gladys was a cheapskate. No, ma'am. And I'm not about to let them start. Here, consider it hazard pay.
Awesome. I think that's it.
Are you positive? Honest to goodness?
I'm certain there's nothing left.
Can't say I wasn't hoping for more, but I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime.
I also need... Wait, isn't she supposed to give us the Stellar Bay nav key? My engineer is looking to do some deep cleansing. Wants to impress Chief Junlei.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself.
Aww.
High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
For
Cleaning
scrubbing
around your nails, sweetheart.
Oh, okay.
Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Refurbished ship? They're both engineers, so I'm like, maybe the refurbished ship? Yeah, like an engineer might like a refurbished ship. Oh, look, there's so many different options. Okay, so with the Rosius, when it comes to romance, you can't go wrong with the classics. Mock apple and cinnamon, Parvati sweet, just like a pie. An engineer might like refurbished ship, scrubbed parts, and all that. Oh, we should ask Parvati. What do you want, Parvati? Oh, you thought I had it immediately when I mentioned the letters. Ah, and then I just went the wrong way with it, didn't I? Dang. Not random cities and random countries. Dewport.
Oh, gosh. We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with Rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
I guess you could eeny miny moe it?
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her.
I like the mock apple and cinnamon, because she is sweet like a pie. What do you guys think? I don't think Rose is really Parvati's scent. I think the apple and cinnamon seems more like her baked apple pie. Sin. Okay, yeah.
Captain?
What?
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am.
What was that reaction?
You're
Did I pick
welcome,
the
dear.
wrong one? Parvati is more vacuum of space. Aw, that's not a smell. Refurbished ship. I know, it's like she doesn't want to smell exactly like she already smells, you know? Okay. Ask you something
What do you
else.
want, then? My hard-earned wisdom?
What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also
Sure.
knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players.
Ew.
But that's more of a passion project.
Where
Please tell me you're not the reason Black Hole Birdie shaved his head in the last pennant match.
where'd you get the hair?
Mr. Holcomb did win his pennant, didn't he? But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear?
You know what? It's her hobby. You think she would have appreciated the refurbished ship more? You think? Aw. Oh, maybe she said captain because I called her sweet. Would be literally the least smelly thing, but I mean, that's true, obsequious. I don't know, though. I wonder... I don't think anyone would know the smell of the vacuum of space. But that'd be interesting. Okay, why'd the board recall the Stellar Bane Avkeys?
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up.
Can't be that, though.
Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
What makes you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker.
I like
She's
Gladys.
our mess.
Are there still people down there? Well, we have heard, like, the signals.
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board.
Interesting. You mentioned Groundbreaker's outside of the board's control.
That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss June Lay.
But I'm like, I wonder if it would smell, though. That's the thing. Like, I feel like there might be, Junior. Smoke comes from particles interacting with your nose. You suppose you could get a nose full of space dust. Exactly, right? But it's not really vacuum. I guess not. It's literally not the least smelly thing possible since it's not a perfect vacuum. Oh, we're getting real scientific up in here. How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will.
Okay, back to my other
Go right ahead,
questions.
sweetheart.
Okay, so we have
Anytime, sweet.
we have enough credits to buy the nav key, but I thought she was supposed to give us the nav key after we looked into the stuff for her on the planet. Did she not give us the nav key? Mock apple and Synthamin beauty basket. This finely crafted personal product is offered in our mock apple and Synthamin scent. Sweet, warm, and nostalgic for the humblest pleasures. Auntie's hard-working olfactionists have cunningly simulated this sentimental aroma. Warning, selling this product outside of Byzantium is illegal and will result in a fine of 60,000 bits. Oh dear. Anton's passcode. Well, we already used that. Holographic shroud, Mardet ID cartridge.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
She didn't give us the thing we needed. I guess I'll have to pay.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire.
So
You
expensive.
should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
Yeah, she wouldn't talk to us until we had the nav key.
Anytime.
Okay.
Hey boss, if you need a tour guide, I've seen all 12 episodes of Terror on Monarch. Kind of an expert.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet? I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
It counts. We're totally counting it as a planet. Space is less smelly than air? Maybe, I don't know. Astronauts describe the smell as a mix of gunpowder, seared steak, raspberries, and rum. That is a lot of smells all put together. It's something like burnt steak. What's in your nose already? Nice. Or maybe they were just,
Happening on.
maybe they just really wanted the steak, however burnt, and that's what they smelled. This device allows the ship's navigational computer to accurately plot a course for Stellar Bay's landing pad. Piloting a starship is too complex for a human to manage. Instead, navigation data is engineered into a ship's navigational computer, allowing it to pilot between a predetermined list of locations. Nav keys contain the hardware needed for a ship to navigate to a new destination, not included in its original construction. This is highly restricted information. Where is Martin? Martin!
I received a very interesting message from Gladys Kilkelly not too long ago. You know, about the toothpaste?
Yes!
The Spacer's Choice trustees will be pleased. I might even get an extra meal voucher.
Oh no, I was hoping
And I
you'd
hear
be
I got you to
promoted.
thank. So thanks.
Not just an extra meal. Be bold, Martin. Ask for 2 meal vouchers. Yes, be bold.
I don't think boldness is really part of our brand.
Oh.
I'd need to check my contract.
Oh,
Have a look.
Martin. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Even after spending 10,000 bits, we're still doing okay. Do I have anything I can sell? I've got a lot of stuff. I should probably sell some things. Maybe this one. Probably this thing. And this one. And that one. And that one. Ooh, Oh, I forgot I had a flamethrower. I don't think we need a shock cannon or an impact hammer. Blade on stick. Security blade. Pulse hammer. I'm just not really a melee kind of person. Heavy machine gun. Light machine gun. I'll just sell that one. And that one. Gonna keep that one. Oh, let's sell this one. It had the little diamond. Like diamonds in your eyes. Purple berry crunch. I got this from what's her face, from Gladys, so I don't think I'm gonna sell it. There are several theories, but it's not conclusive. Oh, about the smell of space? Interesting. You just finished. I think I have one more episode left, and then Serenity. It always makes you sad that there's so little of it. I know, what is it, like 13 episodes? Yeah, I have one more episode and then Serenity. Bell's shells. Oh yeah, that's the weapons lady. The Lost Hope, waste disposal. Yeah, we have to go over here. Talk to this lady now that we have the nav key. Spacer's choice. I love how after a while you know which jingle it is. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Okay.
If this is something Tobias could handle, see yourself out the door.
No, I have the nav key.
Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
What's Sublight doing in Fallbrook?
A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time.
In the logs of what they sell, I saw that. You tried the best. Now try the rest. Serenity always makes me cry, though, Obsequious. You know? Is it, I'm a leaf on the wind. Watch how I soar. It's so sad. Okay, why do you need me if you already have people? Well, she said they just went dark. How unconventional, though. Asking for a friend about the unconventional erotica.
One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman.
That's very unconventional. Who wants that? Okay, you know what? Somebody somewhere probably does. What kind of salvage are we looking for?
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
What's that?
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer.
Makes sense.
Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
I'll take the job.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
I mean, anything else I should know about Monarch?
Few laws and even fewer people to enforce them. If you're working for the right side, it's a fucking paradise. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
She's definitely worried.
Felix Millstone, sublight agent. I like the sound of that.
He just keeps getting more and more titles. Junior, I know, Serenity. Naxadel, have a lovely rest of your evening. Thank you so much for lurking and chilling out. I really appreciate it. Get some good sleep. Are there any more terminal things going on? I don't think so. I guess that was it. Does this guy need to talk to us? I still want to kill him, but we'll see.
How do you do? How might I assist you?
Never mind. Okay, engineering.
All organic ingestion materials by this unit.
I wonder if they're ever gonna get rid of that body back here. It's still just chilling out right there. Okay. I always want to see if there's more dialogue options between her and
The ship's grounding
Parvati.
something fierce.
But I guess not. Okay, well. We got the soap that Parvati wanted. So we should be good to go. I think we got everything done that we needed to on Groundbreaker. No, wait. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. The logs on Hawthorne's terminal mentioned rumors of it. Another of Hawthorne's logs mentioned looking in Gladys's shop for old records. Ah, okay. Wanda Dorset in the sick bay. That's right.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P
Medical bay. Where is this lady? It's just a regular person. Regular person. Ah, a person.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Oh, I wouldn't trust the mechanicals, but yeah, what do you need them for?
Surgery mostly.
Oh.
Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
I have to go to Monarch first. I can't take on too many side quests. Okay.
Move along.
I like the lighting here. Okay. I think... Wait a second. No, we were supposed to go check and see if Gladys had something lying around about that science weapon. That's right. science weapon. She doesn't have a, She doesn't have a computer, though. Duboy, thank you so much for the hydration. Oh my gosh. And again. A lot of water. Yeah, she doesn't have anything lying around. I don't want to open up the safe though, because what if she gets upset at me? Weak sauce water.
What was that?
Oh no! I was just leaving.
Go on, before I change my mind.
What was that?
Jackass is incoming!
No! I just wanted to see if they had the thing I needed. Welp, there went Gladys. Welp. It's not really what I wanted to do, you guys. I didn't want to kill her. Yikes. What's up here? Oh, it's the other beauty baskets. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Welp. Moida. Water, the weakest of sauces. Nice. Okay. Alright, nobody's dead. Gladys's office. I'm pretty sure that was Gladys's office. Maybe it's back here. Although I don't have a rest and go key card. How do I get one of those? Rest and go key card. Hi, can I have a key card, good sir?
Feels like didn't quite catch that.
Business. What do you and Gladys do here?
Glass ear.
But I'm standing right here.
Nothing to fear. Sorry again. The sound of Groundbreaker's engines has...
Are you just pretending you can't hear me so you don't have to answer questions?
Huh? What?
Forget it.
Huh. Now...
There's gotta be something somewhere that... Hold on. If I highlight it as my main quest... Oh, do I just have to ask Gladys?
Gracious.
Really?
Want a charming copper kettle?
Oh, we have to buy it, don't we? Ooh, I can buy some mag picks. Oh, it's on this data pad, isn't it? Yeah. Clues to a forgotten cache of goods. Got it. So there's that one, and then there's this one. Probably this one. I'll just buy both. Because why not? Battered Mordet datapad. The old datapad contains incident reports from various Mordet security patrols. Most are details of simple finds and dust-ups between the crews of Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7th, 2344. Responded to a code ID 10T at the Lost Hope. Vera asked us to bounce some back bay rat that got himself soaked in spectrum red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of the engineer Tennyson's people. We tossed the wrong leech back down to the bays. A-hole fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sanita. October 25th, 2344, had another run-in with the wrong leech from the Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity piker crawled out of the back bays without us noticing, locked himself into the repair bay off of docking slip 13, and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty or some shiz while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Whole head's gotta come out eventually. So this has gotta be... Where is it? Up there? How the heck do I get up there? Hold on. It's not what you meant, but you guess it's I mean, it is. It is technically true. That person's not looking. Ah. Just gonna close that right quick. Well, I mean, there's not really anything in here. Never mind. Did my companions open this door again? How am I supposed to get over there? Groundbreaker weapon. There's gotta be a way. There was like a hidden place that was back here, wasn't there? Yeah, here it is. I did, Sin. I was thinking about adding it to the stream, but I didn't know if it was good enough. But I did. I doodled some in Photoshop today, and I made a new emote. Okay, it's 18 meters away now. But I have to go that way, not this way. So I feel like this isn't the way to go. I think this just goes somewhere else. Yep, nope, don't need to go that way. The heck is this weapon? They said back bays, but it's not really the back bays. I know how to get back there, but... Oh wait, hold on. No, that's barred from the other side. Heck. Where do I go? Oh wait. There's like a little thing I can climb. Ah. I see. I don't think that person's looking at me. But I'll save just in case. Oh. Oh, there's outlaws back here. Where am I?
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they
Flounder! Hello, how's it going?
Sweetie.
Let's see. Is this my shotgun? I think that's my new AR, isn't it? Oh! Oh, that's like our mechanical. Should have known other people would have had one. You're playing Ghost of Tsushima. Wait a second, did that just come out? Did that come out today? My husband already pre-ordered it. He was really excited. Hold on, what's today? No, I thought it came out tomorrow. Did it come out today? What is back here? This is pretty cool. I can't believe I never noticed this little area before. Oh, what's down here? Ammo. Ooh, a ring. Two hours ago. Oh, in Ireland. Got it. Yeah. Still 3.5 hours to go. Here. Got it. Okay. Ireland. That makes sense. Hold on. This is the door that's barred. Okay. Well, now I know I can quickly go out that way instead. Oh, I need a repair hanger keycard? Ah, what? If my lockpicking skill was at 60, I could hack this. Hold on. What is my lockpicking skill at? Here, I can make hack +5? That's not enough. Lockpicking +5? That's still tech skills +5. That might work. Let's see. What does this do? Aw, I'm 3 away! Come on! Ugh. That sucks. Three away. Yikes. I was so close. Oh well. I can't get that way. I'm 10 meters away from it. 7 meters away. And I don't... Where the heck do I get this key card? Eh. Dang it. Stupid jumping. Eh. That's a mod. It's not a key card though. Oh, what is this? A tremor cleaver. Oh, I thought it'd be cool. It's not the best cleaver, it's the... Wait, it is the best cleaver. Its throbbing blade will pulsate its way into even the most recalcitrant dissident. I'll probably just sell that. I'll mark it for junk. Where the heck do I get a key card? A repair hanger key card. Oh, on that guy. Never mind. Don't mind me. Nudist, thanks so much for the hydration. Yeah. You guys, we've actually gotten below half the water today. The game is so pretty, but it makes your 2014 PS4 sound like a jet engine. Oh, yeah. Are all the fans going? It looks pretty. I'm excited. Wow, Nudist! Nudist, thank you so very much for the subscription, the subscribe. I really hope you enjoy your new emotes and welcome in to the Legion of Lunatics. Aw, yeah. Sin, Sin redeemed some water as well. Oh yeah, all the hydration. Nudist, thank you so very much. Oh wow, and we are one away from my goal. I know I keep making goals, but I have a new goal. Always so relaxed here. Oh yay, I'm so glad. I try to make it like a nice stress-free kind of stream, just chillin'. You're gonna make me finish this glass of water tonight? Ooh, I think that'd be the first time it happened. Ah, prismatic hammer. What does this do? Hammersmith was working on a hammer weapon. Habitat. When its rival company, Aramid Ballistics, stole the plans, rushed its development, and beat them to market, all the while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about them having no hammers in their weapon line. Hammersmith executives demanded the ultimate hammer to be produced, but this prototype was so expensive that it never entered production. But what does it do? It's a science weapon, but...
Jackpot.
But what does it do? Like, it doesn't seem like the greatest thing in the world. But the sell value is amazing. Logs. Discovery. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old Hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. Maybe it makes people go crazy. Mystery. I've spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art. Thermal, electrical, and chemical systems, all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air tastes of copper, and I have lost several teeth. Oh dear. Troubles. I have had the most sublime prismatic dreams since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondiot's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4. Shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. The radiation isn't the bad? The fallen out teeth isn't the bad? In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, it self-destructs? I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. Ah, that's what it does. Cool. Try to be stress-free, but sure, Sin, sure. Annihilation. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. Sin. Thank you so much for the vid, Sin. I appreciate it. Oh, I see. You were trying to fill the cup up again. I see you. Thank you so much, Sin.
Uni 1, Uni 1,
Yep,
Uni 1,
I got
Uni
you.
1. Uni 1, Uni 1, Uni 1, Uni 1, Uni 1.
Oh yeah, hypes. Thank you so much for the hypes, Nudist. Let's see. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition, we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. This man went crazy. But his body's not here, so... I mean... he didn't die, at least. I mean, I'm guessing he didn't die. Oh, wait, I forgot I could just go this way. Ta-da! Have full or have empty, doesn't matter. Uni one! All of the uni ones. Okay, so we did that, and I think that was the last of the stuff on Groundbreaker. Data cartridge acquired from Gladys on Groundbreaker may have clues to another science weapon's location. Okay, but we already got the one that was on Groundbreaker, and we got Phineas's science weapon. So we have a shrink ray, and now we have a hammer that cycles through different things. To search for clues. Hawthorne's terminal mentions searching black market vendors on Groundbreaker and Fallbrook. Apparently he had success in the past finding rare items and using such sources. Purchasing old logs or data archives from these vendors might lead to clues about where to find more of the powerful science weapons. Find Captain Arian on Scylla. Retrieve the missing passcode. Oh, this is on Fallbrook though, yeah? Yeah. Don't bite the sun. Speak to Parvati. Oh yeah. That's when we get back on the ship. And then this is also on Fallbrook. Okay. Got it. I have the nav key. Inform Dr. Wells so I can learn why I need to travel to the restricted planet and who I need to meet once I'm there. Cool. Cool. How much is a moment on average? Wait. What?
Hey, careful with those crates, huh? My cargoes were...
What do you mean? A moment? I'm just thinking of the moment from Doctor Who. And that moment is priceless. Oh yeah, everyone has discovered the no emote. I was thinking about making it the tier 3 emote, but do you guys like it? Do you think it's a good emote?
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who
Why do
keeps
we have
ordering
cows? Wait, why do we have cows? This is Firefly. Why do we have cows? Oh my gosh. Firefly confirmed. Yes, Sen. Do I have any guesses? Oh. Is this supposed to be a riddle? I'm confused. Why do we have cow? A woolly cow. Well, I guess we have cows now. Hello.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now.
Your hidey spot has cows.
I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am.
Next to mooing
Cozy,
cows. You met that auto mechanical clanking around the ship yet?
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
He is a nice auto mechanical. Have you given him a nickname yet?
Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know?
That's true.
Don't stop Felix.
What did Felix name him? I'm so intrigued now. Easy to raise stakes? I mean, I guess so, but like, since when did we get cows? I'm so confused. Oh. What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Hmm. It's not intelligent, but it does a good imitation. Oh, it is the one who actually flies the ship. Yeah.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Poor body.
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
We all know you're an AI, Ada. We all know. It's a real measurement unit. Wait, it's a measurement unit? Huh. It'd be like a second, yeah? Well, it depends, because, like, I don't know. I guess it would be a second? Let's see. What do you think, Parvati? Is this safe to fly now that we got the regulator?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
My husband toasts marshmallows with a plasma torch. Not a plasma torch, just like a torch gun, you know? So there's your soap. Oh, wait, no, let's keep asking her about this stuff. Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all of my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Yeah, I don't see the humor.
He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
How rude. But you're actually really good at it, and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline.
Aww.
Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Parvati, can we just, like, keep you forever? She's so sweet. 90 seconds on average. Oh, like a minute and a half? The movement of a shadow on a sundial covers 40 moments in a solar hour. Interesting. The more you know. Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Hold on. Now we'll save. And we'll see if this gives us a cutscene. Because, I mean, if she's
Felix
gonna
keeps
bring
asking
her
me to
onto
watch
the
some
ship.
adventure serial with him. It's not my thing, but he's real sweet about it.
I got the soap you wanted.
Oh, let me see. Oh, mock apples and cinnamon? Oh, it smells like a warm kitchen.
You were with me when we
Coming
got
home
it.
on a fall evening. You're the best, Captain.
You're welcome.
In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms.
Oh.
And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds.
Well, that's not.
There's gotta be some place in
like the
Stellar Bay that can
worst.
bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets.
I mean, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
You're worth it. Why do we have cows? Who brought cows? Maybe I need to ask the crew. Why do we have cows, everybody? Laura! Hello. Laura. Oh, the robot didn't go, hello. Thank you so much for the resub. 34 months. That's almost 3 years, Laura. Like, what? How have we known each other for... I feel old now. But yeah, thank you so much for the resub. Can I get some hypes in chat, you guys? I know that, like, for 3 years. Oh wait, that's supposed to be... Oh, no. It's Laura. That's what it is. My bad. Sometimes this robot is scary. Thank you so much for the hypes, everybody. Laura, it's so good to see you. Yes, and definitely go check it out because she's opened up commissions again. So if you need a wig, definitely hit her up because she did my Aerith wig and she's working on another wig and she's just all around amazing. Do it. And I'm so glad because I'm terrible at fixing even my own hair, so why even try and fail when you can actually get a professional to make something amazing?
Something on your mind?
Why do we have cows? And no one is... Do you have something to say about these cows?
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity. Something...
The cows are vexing me. Why do we have cows? Maybe I should ask Ada or Felix. Felix, why do we have cows?
Good to see you, boss.
But I'm so confused. Search Hephaestus mining archive cartridge for the keyword weapon. Oh, interesting. Oh, look at that little lettuce hype. It's so cute. Hold on. I have it too. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, it's so adorable. I love it so much. It's so sweet. Oh, maybe Ada knows. Yeah, that was my last resort. I'm gonna go to Ada and ask her why we have cows. I know, cute little lettuce emotes. Okay, Result number 1 from the site supervisor's personal logs. That captain sold Harris something called the Rearranger, then left before we discovered the darn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is the number of bits on Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech or weapon. Maybe a scientist can make something of it. Result number 2. Doc Caulfield couldn't save Lem. Now I gotta arrest Harris for his murder. Confiscated that weapon he used and stored it in Birdie's office for now. Figure the least the site supervisor can do is fill out the forms for whatever that darn thing is. Don't know how I'm gonna detain Harris. Not like we got prison cells on this rock. The Barber's coronary inquest. Given name Lemuel Hereford. Contract term 35 years. Oh dear. Yikes. Blunt force trauma weapon unknown. Took a good whack to the noggin. The facial area, to be specifical about it. It's all twisted up too. Nose is 5 times too big. Jaws shrunk to almost nothing. Teeth are all out of kilter. Though I suppose that was true pre-deceasement. If the blow itself don't kill him, there's no way he could have breathed with all that damage. I don't know if I want that weapon. But we'll see.
Didn't I
Sin,
request no
got
more
this.
fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Ada. Why do we have cows,
Welcome back,
Ada?
Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Yes.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
I mean, can't you just send him a message? Wait, I mean, is it up right now, or what do you mean? Eh? 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 Oh, I'll go ahead and do that. Hold on, hold the phone. Oh goodness, no, not my own voice. Sorry. Oh, is it the banner? Is that what you're talking about? The banner is pretty cute. Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you had like some like panels or something made. My bad. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah, can you just send him a message?
Oh, I've tried. I haven't been able to get through to him at all. Silence from the system's own information broker? Not a good sign.
Any idea why?
Oh, could be any number of reasons. Incarceration, a period of copious drinking, a severe case of the sleeping sickness. Better to be sure than to resort to conjecture. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Okay. Wait, I have questions.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
I already saw you in your lab. Okay, I'm
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Ooh. We were working on tech, weren't we? Tech, yeah. Maybe a little bit. And then... Ranged... 1 to 3. Or wait, no. Hold on, revert. Tech. And then... dialogue. I don't really use melee. The dodging is pretty cool. I just don't use it very much. Stealth. Oh yeah, I need hacking and stuff. I need that to be up. I don't know why I'm not putting points in stealth. Okay. Perks. I know, random cows that no one knows about. I don't know what's up with the cows. I don't understand. Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from? Good night, cows. Let's see. Oh, the barks. Hold on, I'll be right back, you guys. Where did these? I know we have cows in the hold of our ship, and they're just there. I didn't ask for cows. I'm a little confused. I'm a lot confused. But I'll be right back. Give me just a second. I really need to change that this background screen so that it suits our our whole space cowboy, space western theme we've got going on. And then we can revert back to this one when we head back into the Final Fantasy verse. Okay. You can change? Well, I mean, are you messing with me? I mean, of course I can. Yeah, I did this overlay, and I can make a new one. More Western themed if I need to. Oh wait, I would change. Wait, what? Final Fantasy Forever. Oh, well, I mean, it is a really, I did make a pretty cool overlay. That's why I'm not gonna scrap it. I think I'm just going to change it into a more Western themed background. Oh man, but to change it for every single game we play, that'd be a little difficult. We'll see. We shall see. So I can get more of a capacity bonus, carrying capacity bonus from my companions. A pack of pack mules, awesome. Or 20% bonus to extra headshot and weak spot damage. That actually seems pretty cool. I might use that. Science weapon damage. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go for the extra headshot weak spot damage. Oh, I could have had more dialogue skills. Dang it. Oh no, that's only if I don't have any companions. Never mind. Okay.
Welcome
Ada.
back, Captain.
Why do we have
How can I
cows,
be of
Ada?
assistance?
Why do we have cows? No one knows.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
I wonder if the cows are from Sublight. Like, are these from Sublight? I'm so confused. Ugh. Ooh, but I can make better weapons. Let's go ahead and do that, and better armor. Modify. The yellow one means I'm wearing it, yeah? I think so. So this will bring the armor up to 29. Or electrocharged surface. Or a thug kit. Melee weapon skills and defense skills. Oh, okay. Or we have better dialogue and leadership skills. I kind of want that one. I'm gonna go for that one. And then geographic scanner. Oh, this one already does the interactable highlight range plus 5 meters. I think that's one of the perks you can get. Yeah, why do a perk when you can have an armor mod that does it? Oh, I could have a backpack. Backpack. No, I want to use this one. I just want to see how it works. And some weapons. I really like this Deadeye assault rifle. So I'm gonna go with... Ooh, I can make the magazine size a bit better. Although it already has an X-Acto sight, does that mean it would replace the X-Acto sight, or can I? No, these are the magazines. Okay. I could do plasma damage. Sure, why not? We'll do that. And critical damage plus 25%. Okay, and maybe plasma again? Okay, we can't make everything plasma. Or can we? And then my shotgun. Bit more damage. We won't make the shotgun into a plasma kind of thing. Just so that we can mix it up just a little bit. Okay guys, are you ready? We're doing it. We're going to a new planet. Oh yeah. And it's way over here. AG-111A, Monarch, one of Olympus's many satellites. What should have been Halcyon's second habitable world has long since been abandoned by the board due to monstrous, ravenous creatures. So they say. Oh! Oh, so we can land on Cascadia or Stellar Bay. Warning, dangerous. Let's go to Stellar Bay first. Yeah, this seems a little bit like a better idea.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Ooh. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's the planet, and then this is the moon. That's no moon.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Oh,
Goodbye.
well, I thought she'd be able to tell us about the... No, she can tell us about the
back,
planet, can't she? Hold on.
What part of the
Monarch, here we go.
Where in Monarch?
Stellar Bay.
Ah, Monarch. The armpit of the Halcyon system.
The armpit?
Her last functioning port town is Stellar Bay. Well, that is if you don't count Sublight's Smuggler's Port at Fallbrook.
Why is Monarch being blockaded?
I believe it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness and a lawless land with no corporate presence. You may wish to survey the residents in Stellar Bay for additional data points. It's Sublight run for the purpose of shipping contraband, and before you ask, I don't know the coordinates, so I can't dock us there.
Is it the Cascadia, one?
Mm-hmm.
The one that's very dangerous? Well, we're about to find out. Yes, I enjoy these two. Continue. I'm missing one companion. I'm wondering where we're gonna pick them up. I did, Sen. That way I can try and catch it. And lurk if I can. Yeah. Because again, I lurk. And I always give this advice to new streamers as well. Love your lurkers. Because they're like the lifeblood of Twitch. Not just because I lurk, but because like that's genuine. They are the lifeblood of Twitch. Never, ever, ever call out someone who is lurking. Let them lurk. Let them just enjoy lurking. They really are. So true. Yes. Jimmy Burbank, thank you so much for the lurk. See? The lifeblood of Twitch. That's you. And that's me. And that's everybody, really. Who said what now? Oh, I was saying lurking. Lurkers are the lifeblood of Twitch. Squirrel. I want to know what's back here. Wait. Can I jump on this? No. It was worth a try, though. Because there have been, like, some little hidden jumping places. This is cool, though. Dang, this planet is really freaking cool. Whoa, this is a really large port too. This looks larger than Edgewater. Dang. Hmm. You're messing with panels when you saw it? Aw, Sid. Nice. The blood of Twitch. You say yes, CrossCloud. The lifeblood. The lifeblood of Twitch. Yes, indeed. Because they are. We are. There's bound to be something hidden. Somewhere. Maybe. Don't see anything over here either. Ow. My poor leg. Eh. Okay, I don't think I can jump up there. Never mind. Again, it was worth a try. Oh, Sen, yeah, I know you should definitely stick to a schedule, but I can't give that advice because I need to follow my own advice in that department. What does this do? Oh! Oh, okay. No, come back.
We need a few good taters. What's taters, precious? What's taters, huh? Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Potato, 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 potato.
Can't be held to one of those. Yeah, Laura, it's difficult to stick to a schedule. I try to keep to mine, but it's difficult sometimes. Yeah. Orochi, what's up? How you doing today? Hello. Nom nom nom. Yeah, potatoes. Like a guideline? Oh yeah, definitely, Sen. Especially with like the new schedule thing that they have going on where you can show people what games and things that you plan on playing for each day. I should definitely use their schedule. I just, I haven't yet. Because it is a cool thing for them to have and to offer. Because you used to just have to use that extension, you know? Oh, the timer one. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
I am indeed. You seem surprised. Wait, well that is my ship on the landing pad right next to you. I'm not gonna be a dick. You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
I mean, what are they doing out there?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
Lay it on me.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Oh, not Saltuna again. I don't like Saltuna. It spreads. Saltuna is spreads. DXPS, yeah. I've been playing this one for a while. I play a variety of games because I'm a variety streamer. Oh, no worries, Rochi. No. Yeah, Sin even asked me. He was like, "Are you still gonna stream?" And I was like, "Yeah." I just wanted to make sure that my head was feeling better before I started the stream. Yeah. But also, hi. How's it going, XPS? Have you played this game, by the way? So it's pretty dang good. I'm really enjoying it. Me, I'm Alex Hawthorne. Captain, why don't we just use our regular name?
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Yay!
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is Stellar Bay really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook.
That's because...
And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple
The
Berry Crunch years
corporations
ago.
all say that you're not... that no one can go here.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot.
Yeah.
But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Did he just say raptidons and cannibals? I can't wait.
Are you saying the board's been lying about this place? Never. Not the board.
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Oh.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Can't be any fishier than the cannery on Edgewater, though, yeah? You don't even know this game. Oh, it's made by Obsidian, the same people who did Fallout New Vegas, did XPS. I do, Laura, yeah. I like shooters, they're fun. You were playing, is it Assassin's Creed? Animal Crossing, sorry. With a friend that just started out, so you got to offload. Oh, that's awesome, Roshi. Oh, I thought you still needed fossils. That's why I was sending you fossils. You had to give Gulliver the drunk treatment. Nice. Very nice. Oh yeah, no worries, Laura. Oh, I forgot to turn up my air. Yeah. It gets super hot during the day. Like, not even my air conditioning can really keep up with it. Like, I turn it down to 73 during the day. Even then, my thermostat says it's like 77, 78 degrees. And then at night, of course, it cools down, so I have to turn it back up or it gets too cold. It's stupid. You're awful at... Oh... I like aiming with controllers the most. If it's on a PC, I don't really like shooting so much on PC, but I enjoy the feel of shooters on controllers, yeah. You need that to breathe. I'm gonna have a look around town.
Mr. Sandra will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Oh, sure. Okay. That depends. What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while.
Oh.
You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Wait, who was the Black Hole?
Boss, come on. Black Hole Birdie.
I'm sorry, Felix.
The Hack Attack. That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something?
No, just frozen in cryo. Oh, Jimmy Burbank, I'm not that good, but I have fun with it. You need 2 or 3. Okay, well then I'll keep sending you fossils. Cool. You have 2 before your museum is complete. I completed my museum, which kind of sucks because now, like, I have to, like, go in there and I get him to renew the fossils, but he always goes through that speech of, oh, well, I could add it to my personal collection, and I'm like, just tell me what the fossils are so I can sell them. I mean, I've been in hibernation for decades.
You're real funny.
Everyone thinks I'm
Guess
joking.
I don't feel so bad for missing what goes on in the rest of Stellar Bay.
This poster sounds pretty valuable.
I couldn't really say, I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Sure, I can ask about your poster.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Yeah, but oh wait, I just read that. Need a left tarrowing and a packy skull. I need mag picks. Oh, is this purple? It's purple. Oh, you know what? We could probably ordnance control armor gold. Oh, it's purple. But like, we'll probably end up running into it at some point on the planet. If we don't, I'm gonna pick that thing up on my way out. 'Cause it's purple. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god, Laura, wait, are you still here? Yeah, you just said maybe. Laura, you need to put up the Etsy listing from a wig so I can pay you. I know I'm forgetful, so I'm not gonna forget about that. Yeah. Why are mag picks restricted stock? Why? Why they do that? I just want some more mag picks. You'll figure that out later. Okay, cool. It's Space Isabel. You still got more purple stuff to send me? I feel like you've given me every purple thing in the game now.
Watch out, she's in a mood.
Who in the world's Velma? Hello.
Fresh blood at last. Stellar Bay could use some.
Hello.
You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
That's me. I know, Rochi. I love that you've made like specialized signs for your specialized villagers. I guess Gulliver's not technically a villager.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
Honestly,
What are you talking about?
I'm glad about the world I live in right now. Because the world they live in the Outer Worlds is, not so great. Maybe by the end of the game I would want to actually live here, but not now. No thanks. Hello.
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
This guy kind of reminds me of that one dude from Final Fantasy XIV. that trading company guy in Stormblood. Got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, ma'am, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
What are you talking about?
This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
I mean, you miss the good old days? universe? Yeah, but you're all free from the board now.
Yes, free to wallow in squalor together. Free to squabble with the iconoclasts over a raptidon-infested hellhole. Look, you're making me melancholy.
You're making me
Something you wanted?
melancholy. I'll leave you. You were already melancholy. I was trying to lift your spirits. Always makes you grateful for the modern world, right? Yes. Oh, Sin, I was saying that guy reminds me of that trading company dude in Stormblood. Richard, 51,001, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Hello. This guy needs to cheer up, right? Indeed. Oh, what's this? Nyoka Bar Talk Bingo Sheet. Several phrases have been marked off. Right between the eyes, there were 3, no 4 of them. That rapt was this big. Took it down with one shot. Buy me a drink. Okay, so this Nyoka person that we're supposed to meet seems quite, dare I say, infamous. The Star Trek universe is pretty sweet. Yeah. And I mean, I wouldn't mind the Firefly universe too much. But this universe, with all the corporation stuff going on, no thank you. And the indentured servitude, no thanks. Hello.
Well, well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
His mustache, it's so beautiful. Thanks.
Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
No, it's supposed to be what can I do you for? We just ordered this for the Nintendo Switch. Oh yeah! I forgot that they ported it to the Switch, that's right. I've really been enjoying it so far. Around Deep Space Nine time, it was kind of messed up a little, but it cleaned up. Oh, okay, I got you. There's an intergalactic war that killed billions, but part of that, it's great. Yeah, Shooter, yeah, it's fine. You said you're not used to seeing new faces around. Well, we already know why. Why is this place called the Yacht Club? That's a good question.
Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
But there's no yachts. Are there any yachts in Stellar Bay?
Nope. But a man can dream.
Aw, Duport, thank you so much for the hydration. And again. And again. There we go. Some false advertising there, buddy. I know. The Yacht Club. Oh, and some stretching. Okay. We'll do that after we ask this question. How well do you know Nyoka?
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you?
Oh, so she helps take care of the Raptidons. You're not used to seeing new faces?
Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the Iconoclasts or some such.
What happened at Amber Heights?
Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after. I thought everyone knew. But then that was 10 years ago. Still feels fresh to us every time we look at our walls, though.
Wow, that was nice, thanks. You drink over a gallon of water a day. I can't even imagine drinking that much water in a day. I can finish a glass. I will. I mean, I drink at least a glass a day. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Everybody needs blood flow. I love the piano. I know I need to talk to Nyoka, but...
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
I thought there were more people we had to talk to at the bar. This guy has a name. Hello.
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
Yes. No. What's it to ya?
Nothing at all. Just like to be friendly like with newcomers. It's the MSI way.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough. Captain Artemis of the Unreliable. Hello, Nico! What's up? How you doing today? Good to see you again. You're drinking a gallon of Crystal Geyser water and a 2-liter RC Cola at the same time. That's interesting. I first had RC Cola just a couple years ago. I'd never had it before. I'm doing pretty well, Lonely Goat. I had a bit of a headache earlier, and so I had to start the stream a little bit later than normal. But other than that, I've been doing pretty well. Yeah.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
Okay, Sin. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Roy, it is. Goodness, guys. Wow. That is the last of the water. Thanks, guys. We finished it. The 6x9 original watercolor sounds tempting. Yeah, Roy. No, I feel you. Yeah, see, Sen's also saving. I got you guys. No worries. Now go get more. I will. Once someone redeems it again. You're almost there, Sen. Okay, what could be so bad it made you walk off the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor Velma goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
You do indeed. Okay. More water. I got it. I'll be right back then. Chair stream. Junior saves up faster. Do they get paid in Twitch currency? Lord. $73.3K, but water. But yeah, two people, they did the 50,000 6x9 print redeem yesterday, and I'm so excited to send them out. I even like showed them off at the beginning of the stream because my printer is so good. Also, Laura and everyone else who's in the stream now, I'm working on some stickers. Well, I'm working on the art for stickers right now, and then I'm gonna get a machine in, and I can make stickers, and I can sell those. I'm so excited. I mean, if you guys want stickers, then be excited. Merch. Yes, indeed. But I'm still trying to figure out if I should sell it on Etsy or if I should sell on my website. We'll see. I could add a store to my website, but I have to pay for the store. It depends. I'll have to see. Because if I sell on Etsy, then it like shows up in other people's searches too. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Laura, you're so sweet. About stickers since Pokemon Snap. Oh my gosh, Roy. So that Pokemon Snap always seemed like a really strange thing for people to be excited about. And then you guys explained it to me and how you could like get stickers at Blockbuster. I was like, what? Stickers. Now I get it. I get the game now. I'm so excited if that you guys are excited. What kind of games are my favorite? Definitely games like this. So, very heavy story RPG games with choices. Those are my favorites. So definitely BioWare's Mass Effect series, Dragon Age series. I played Fallout 4. We're playing this one. What other decision? Like KOTOR, Jade Empire. What other? We did Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2. These are my favorite, definitely. Kingdom Hearts. We did a full Kingdom Hearts playthrough. I did all the games back to back to back to back to back, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. Would I do it again? Maybe not. But I did enjoy it when I played it. You are excited. I am excited. Okay, I'm gonna go get that water. I'll be right back. Hold on. So many chairs. I accidentally broke that other glass. I went to pour some ice into it and it broke. So I had to get a new glass. Hydration. It was an accident. I didn't break it. You still think there should be some Roji no stickers? I mean, I can make you one. I don't know like what color and stuff it should be. I did the no, but I couldn't make that as an emote because it didn't show up very well, the Rochi part. You know, it's too many letters. When you put too many letters in an emote, you just can't read it anymore, you know? Excuse me. Because it's too small. First you thought it looked like an evil Talizor. Wait, what looks like an evil Talizor? The emote that is supposed to be my chair after I got up. Oh! How many of them are there? Oh, Junior, how many Kingdom Hearts games? A lot. It is Ree's chair, yes. We have the same chair. I did not mute my mic. And it sounded like something was going wrong in the kitchen. It was the glass broke. You called it, Laura. She called it, guys. You knew it. You did, you called it. It sounded like something bad happened, yeah. Did you hear me go, oh no? Physics, how dare you break that glass? I know, yeah. Physics. Reggie, I'm not drinking all this water. $5,000 Kingdom Hearts games, yeah, and they're not finished making them either. They're making more and more, and the story will get more and more confusing, and it'll get more and more convoluted. And by the end of it, you'll wonder if it was all worth it. But there were Disney characters, so it was great. And Final Fantasy characters, yes. There were over 9,000. Cerulean, what's up? How you doing today? Hello. Oh yeah, I hope you're having a good day so far, Cerulean. Yeah. Well, I'll help out with negotiations.
You look like the type who tends to come out on top. Not like us cogs, trying to be the squeaky wheel, but just getting deadlocked. It's been days, but Velma won't even hear us out. Maybe you could just make her listen to our demands.
Okay, I will mediate on your behalf.
You would do that? We sure are lucky you decided to come up to the patio today. I knew drinking up here would be good for more than the view.
Wait, I haven't talked to Velma yet though. I mean, why not?
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
How long can you afford to miss work?
Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least.
We're not gonna steal his bits. By the way, dude, you shouldn't tell people where you've stashed your bits. Squeaky Will gets the bacon grease. Roy. Oh, Cerulean. Oh, you're at work? Okay, I got you. Get a stupid network error. Oh, I'm sorry, Rochi. Yeah, be careful, Cerulean. Be careful.
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better.
Okay.
The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
Wait, what's this about blackmail now?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Well, maybe we should go look around.
It'll be good to get some steady pay again.
I really want this mag pick, but they're all looking at me. Half empty? It is half full, Sen. Is this side quest or story? Oh, this is a side quest I'm doing right now. Sin, thank you so much for the bits. And a coworker friend of hers got her a pretty. Oh, that's so cool, Roy. Like the ones with the beaks. That sounds amazing. Alright, in the same USB where you store your file. Whoa, Junior, you have actual Bitcoin? See, man, I remember back in the day when those things, like, nobody used them, and then they just blew up. Like, honestly, someone came into the restaurant once, and they were like, hey, do you take Bitcoin? And I was like, Bitcoin, that's stupid. I didn't actually say this. I was like, no, we don't take Bitcoin. But in my head, I was like, Bitcoin, what's that? Nobody uses that. And then they were worth, like, millions of dollars. Rochi, no. Cardiac care at the hospital, and a coworker friend of hers got a pretty. Oh wait, I just read that. I'm so sorry. Oh, because I was telling them that they shouldn't tell people where their beds. Okay, yeah, sorry, never mind. I know, right? I feel like we all wished that we had bought Bitcoin when we had the chance.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Ew. Keep listening anyway. Roy gonna pay you with cigarettes. It sold his 2 Bitcoin when they were like 100. Oh no, Junior. Oh no.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Who are you?
Name's Nyoka. I'm the best big game hunter on the planet.
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet. And the drunkest.
Shut the Fair point. I deserve it, though. On account of being the best.
You're a hunter? You ever killed a rapt with your bare hands?
It's a good question. What are Bitcoins? Oh, so they... Should I say were? They're still a thing, aren't they? They're not as pricey as they were, though, right? There was, like, a big... Like... I guess... What would you call it? A lot of people wanted that digital currency to... But it seemed like it took up too much power anyway. Anyway, it was, it is basically an unhackable digital currency, if I'm not wrong. Correct? Something like that. You got your mom to put, in... Oh, wait. Oh, Tesla? Oh, cool, Junior. Cool. My mom's trying to figure out the stock market stuff right now. She's actually doing really well. Like, dang. Wish I knew how to do that. I have no idea how to do anything with stocks. The survey site you use to get some extra cash from time to time lets you redeem Bitcoins with your points. Oh, that's interesting. You probably right, Rochi? Yeah. 1 Bitcoin is 9K. Yikes. Yikes.
Matter of fact, I was just regaling our drink master here of a time when a baby rap snatched an heirloom of mine. Had to chase it halfway to Fallbrook. When I finally caught it, I was so mad I tore its jaw clean off. Reached in, wrenched my medallion from its belly. Caught me an awful burn, but I'd say it was worth it.
A burn? You were disfigured? That rap leave you with some sort of grisly-looking scar?
Hey now, woman's gotta have her secrets.
I love how Felix is like so excited about it too. You sound like you'd be a great hiking companion.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
But I gave you the compliment. I'll stay in chat, but you look like you've had— we won't actually say that to her face. I'm told you can get me to an information broker. There we go.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business.
Brass tacks.
I'm heading back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Some water? You need some water? I mean, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You sure you're not gonna die? You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
I mean, sure. I guess so. She may be a little bit more than that, Jimmy Burbank. Let's see. Passion pills. That's what she needs. That's what they're called. This city is so large. I'm like, how am I gonna remember where I'm going? Well, this is back that way. Surely I can jump over some things to get up there, though, yeah? Yeah. Nope. Hold on. Hold the phone. I thought maybe I could jump across, but it doesn't look like I can. Yeah. But maybe there is a way to jump across from over here. Or maybe not. Dang it. It was worth trying to see if I could. Like, look at it. It looks like there's something hidden back there. I really want to go. Oh, well. We have the yacht club. Random people.
Wrap musk and painted eyes right here.
What's this? Sebastian Adams Wildlife or Zing's Emporium. Oh no, where should we go? Hello.
We don't get many outsiders.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Let's see. I think Silly is the one we have to talk to about helping those other people out, right? But who in the world is Sanjar?
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins.
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
No, you have a meeting with me. That's very generous of you, I guess.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Self-review?
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Or Sublight Salvage. I'm just looking for the information broker. No, me, I'm charting my own path. Going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
No. Afraid not. If I have to eat one more weird science project past office food in this brat-effed colony, I'm gonna stab someone. This is a Rochi dialogue option. Afraid not.
Oh, a shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but
this guy.
It seems we're back to the drawing board.
Sounds like a personal problem. I've got other concerns. What exactly are you hoping to if you're free of the other corporations, why would you want to bring them back? That's crazy, Rochi. That's crazy. Yeah, where's that DeLorean?
Because he's scared to go it alone. You need the board to hold your hand and tell you everything's gonna be okay. Ain't that right?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
But you guys look like you're doing
We've
great.
kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
You talk like Graham.
Can't imagine
Who's
why
Graham?
you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
I mean, it looks like that's what you're doing, though. Listen. You'll just take your computer back with you and mine the stuff for free. The 1080s, yeah, for mining before. Why not pick the Rochi answer? Because I'm trying to be nice. I mean, it's a coward's answer. You make a good point. No. It did. I'm gonna call him. Should we call him I'm gonna call him a coward.
I have people to look after. I need to be practical.
That's why Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
No.
That's precisely
You're selling
what I'm
them
trying to
back into indentured
And if our advertising scheme
servitude.
hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
What's the plan?
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
How long did it take you to figure out that you need to defend your city?
Not long, but the devil is always in the details. And the salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
No. Where do I find one, though?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Oh, wait. I can't use my perception. I'll see what I can find.
So taciturn, so dour. I'll be waiting with bated breath.
I don't like this
Oh,
guy,
while you're at it,
though.
there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Sure. Bye. That's how I feel. I shot a chicken to see it do a flip. Hey now, I was making sure that everyone in the town had chicken to eat instead of sprats. Okay? So doing them a favor. No, Pochi, no.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Grim asked me to check with you about his tossball poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
I overheard you were having money trouble?
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again?
Aw,
Not
Parvati.
that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Do you normally blow your money on Raptidon parts? Wasn't any chicken left. Hey, there was plenty of chicken left.
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Why are you buying animal yeah. I've got some trash to sell you. Why are you buying so much from Sebastian?
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
Oh.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type.
You a little stupid then.
Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
What? Just ask him on a date.
I couldn't. What if he says no?
Then he says no and you move on.
I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask.
She's got them crazy
Mr. Nandi's
eyes
doing
too.
That thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
What do you see in Sebastian?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about.
Oh no.
Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Okay. That first one though, he's probably just like thinking about nothing. Those deep looks into the void are just men not thinking about anything. Like, don't read into it, lady. They're just... Yeah, there's nothing going on. You really want to be with someone you can't talk to? Yeah, this is a good point. You really want to be with someone you can't talk to?
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
There are other fish in the sea, Celia.
Not in Stellar Bay. Everyone else who isn't taken either smells like salt tuna or they're my boss. Besides,
This guy doesn't
a
smell
man
like
with a good
Saltuna?
smile and a proportionate upper to lower body ratio isn't something to pass up.
Oh, that's all I need to know then. Alright.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
She does have some crazy eyes, though. Monkey toy that bangs cymbals and does a flip. Men think about that, too. Can stare up into space and people think you're thinking deep. Meanwhile, there's actually, like, there's genuine studies into that. Like, it's a genuine thing. Like, I'm not talking out my butt, I don't think. Kind of like that one meme, you know, when, like, that couple are laying in bed and the woman's like, I wonder what he's thinking about. And he's just thinking about something random. Just incredibly random. Okay. Review guidelines for annual self-review. Yeah, annual self-review. Select font for annual self-review. Format annual self-review. Schedule time to write annual self. This is a lot of stuff for his own self-review. Tell Celia she's doing an excellent job. You have to write that down. Yeah, I don't like this guy. This guy is the worst. Okay, where's this Sebastian guy? They said there's a warehouse, though. Executive.
MSI keeps the fishery running, and the walls intact.
Here to do business with Sandra?
No. Note to Otto. Otto, I've been checking your hours and you're well past due for some time off. Why don't you take a few days? You spend entirely too much time staring at that terminal. Okay, well maybe he's not the absolute worst. He's giving people days off. What's this one? Your report looks excellent. The numbers are front and center and you highlight our recent production gains nicely. One small adjustment, could you increase the page margins by 17.3%? I want them to match the formatting of our other reports for maximum readability. Right. Monarch Stellar Industries, Soul Tune of the Deep. It's like music for the soul. It's actually not bad. This terminal is only to be used for official communication on behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries. View data. A summary report on conditions within Stellar Bay. Productivity has continued to improve since relaxing MSI's old restrictions and making allowances for employee benefits such as time off for illness and personal leave, 24.9% reductions in shift length, and 52.3% more positive feedback. Fishery output is up 15.2% this year, showing a continuing but slowing growth trend. Decreased gains compared to previous years are likely due to the deterioration of materials and morale, occasional shortfalls in our supplies, and the gradual loss of personnel to marauders, 7.2%, hostile wildlife, 10.3%, and iconoclast recruitment, 17.4%. Reconciliation with the board remains a long-term goal, but the immediate concern is defending the city from hostile elements. Why would that be your goal if, like, everything's been relaxed and you're seeing, like, more growth, you know? But the immediate concern is defending the city from hostile elements. Repairing damage to the city walls consumes approximately 32.8% of our annual budget. The best solution would be an influx of skilled defenders and weaponry, but given the aforementioned factors and their effects on the local population, such a solution remains unlikely. Working slogans, sorry. MSI, our profit margins are stellar. It's not bad. MSI Soul Tuna, 43.28% more nutrient dense than the leading brands. I mean, I guess that's okay. Stellar Bay, a tolerable center of commerce in a hostile and chaotic galaxy. Yeah, maybe not that one. I wonder if there's like an iconoclast. Is that like a thing here? Ooh, is this actual tuna for the salt tuna? Okay, maybe their salt tuna isn't actually bad then. Zing's to-do list. Clean dead mantis swarms from air filters. Ew. Purchase gaskets. Do not buy from Sebastian again. Those look like they'd been sitting in a rap's belly. Get fish oil from Velma. Ask Catherine for resupply. Bother Sandra about walls. Hello.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
I'd like to trade.
If you don't see it, I don't got it. Don't go asking for the special reserve.
Okay. There any... What's this? Canned salt tuna in brine. Salt tuna chunks packed in real seawater brine may contain additional ingredients at no... Wait. What are the additional ingredients, though? That's the real question. Cysty pig tumors. They're literally falling off the backs of cysty pigs passing by. Just flake off the dirt and they're ready to eat. No cysty pigs were harmed in the production of this food. Again, like, that's actually not too bad. The cysty pig thing. Like, it sounds gross, but you don't actually have to kill the pig, so... It can't be the absolute worst, right? Right? Probably not. Okay, guys. It is past 10. I know I only got 3 hours in today of streaming. I will do my best to get some more streaming in tomorrow. Yes, yes. The full 5 hours. Yes, yes. He's thinking about that other... I know it. If toy dinosaurs are made from plastic, and plastic is made from petroleum, petroleum is made from dinosaurs, so toy dinosaurs are made from real dinosaurs. I think I've seen that one before, yeah. Yes. I love that meme, too. It's a great meme. Wait. Lundberg? Is that a meme I don't know? You're eating pig cancer. It is the worst. No, like the way they explained it, like it sounded good. Like they just fall off and it doesn't hurt the pig and it tastes like the pig. So it can't be the worst, you know? Office Space. It's been so long since I've seen Office Space. Plus I've only seen it once. It's the stuff that goes in. Yeah, but like they grow on the cysty pig and then they just fall off though. like it sounds gross, but in the end, like everybody says it's tasty and then the pig doesn't die, so you get like an unlimited supply of bacon, really. I don't really like bacon too much, but I mean, if I phrase it that way, I feel like people would be more on board with it. Ew. I mean, if you wanted, if it was tasty, Rochi, then why not? Like, if it were your own arm, though, probably shouldn't do that, no. Yeah, plus we don't actually eat other people to begin with, so it's not the same. It's not the same. Soylent Green is people. Okay, let's see here. Oh, what's this? Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, guys! Sarah is playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, and Tinkles is playing The Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. I'm so torn. And GMAC is playing Rainbow Six Siege. Oh my gosh, and Ryu09 is playing The Last of Us, but we rated him yesterday, so I'm like, Ah, who do we raid? I would raid Bunny Tails, but she's playing Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and I want to play that one day. So I don't want any spoilers. So I think I'm gonna raid A Wild Fan Appeared. She's a really fantastic person. Definitely go check her out. And plus, I mean, it's the Final Fantasy VII remake. How could you not watch it? It's great. It's amazing. And some of you guys are already in here. Laura, don't you be giving up the raid. I see you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so if you're not subbed to this stream, this is the raid message for you. And if you are subbed to the stream, or if you have the emotes, feel free to copy and paste this one when we go in raid. So I'll see you guys over there. Again, she's such a sweet person. Definitely go check her out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so very much for watching. And wherever you are in the world, morning, evening, or afternoon, I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Bye!
So what's the plan?